It's bang on 7:30 this... Oh, we're a minute late. What are you going to do about it? Come and get us. Come on, come and get us. 0879 180 180 is the WhatsApp number. We're feeling it this morning. And if you'd like to be involved, we'd love to hear from you as well. Owen, I missed the game. I didn't see what happened in the game. So luckily, I've been able to rely on the player ratings to tell me about what seems like it was a pretty big win for one of the teams. I'm not a mathematician, but I can do rudimentary maths. And certainly, I mean... England were amazing, right? 9 out of 10 for Declan Rice. The worst mark any Englishman gets is a 7. This is in the Telegraph, right? Harry Maguire, 7. Raheem Sterling, 7. Mason Mount, 7. John Stones, 7. Jordan Pickford, 7. Kyle Walker, Calvin Phillips, Kieran Trippier, Luke Shaw, all 8s. Harry Kane, the roundhead, a captain, a leader, 8. And Declan Rice, man of the match, at 9. But I mean, Barella, 5. Immobile, 4. Emerson, 6. Italy's weak link was clearly targeted. They absolutely hammered them, right? That's what happens. It's a crushing victory for England at Wembley last night.
What's the total? Did they tot them up in the Telegraph this morning for you?
There's 9 points in the difference. England win by 9 full points, which is like a man-of-the-match level performance by one individual.
Wow, so we witnessed an injustice last night.
Did we? Is that what happened? Did England not win? Because
that's what I'm hearing here.
85 England get in much harsher, so it's
an A2
in the London Times. This is
right.
85, 79. Cass giving out the ratings for the Italians. You got to know where your bread is buttered, right?
That's wow. Like I didn't quite realise this. That this was a massive shock, and those boys did their country proud. Certainly last night, the English. That's yeah. I mean, the player ratings. What are you going to do about it at this point? I don't know. Like the English clearly are completely overrating their entire performance last night. Maybe had done their player ratings after 20 minutes of the match, and
they would have been accurate. But the game is 90 minutes long, and then another 30, or it's 96, whatever it was, and 37. There was definitely a lot of extra time. All the extra time that had been missing all tournament seemed to get added in last night, just to make the game a little bit longer.
Yeah, like I guess that's what happens when there's a streaker on the pitch, that a streaker who...
Oh yeah, who completely evaded them.
Who certainly adds on a few minutes. There was a bit of cramp here and there, and probably additional time being added on correctly, in fairness.
Maybe.
And it's not something that England would have wanted, all that additional time. It's...
Are you happy this morning, Owen? What was the overwhelming sense of... What did you feel as... You know, one of your boys, in fairness, if it hadn't been the kid from Arsenal, maybe you would have felt a little less sympathy for him. But what did you feel when the last penalty? Was it a crushing emptiness in the inside of your soul, actually, is a deep, dark place, that the only thing that gives us joy these days is the failure of our nearest neighbour? Was that what it was? Or was it like, yay, I can enjoy this now?
Well, that's true, but the soul has been darkened to the point where I couldn't even find happiness from last night. It was almost like a joke that had just gone way too far. Where I was like, yes, 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 give me all of this, when it started to become apparent that England might actually have undone all their good work from early in the penalty shootout, for it then to fall to Bukayo Saka. And I was like, no, anyone but him. This will ruin all the hard work I've put in, all the dedication I've put to the cause of seeing England not win this thing. Seeing Bukayo Saka be the guy, the fall guy, would ruin it all. So my moment was taken away from me. The ecstasy was removed, and it was a horrible middle ground, watching pain unfold, but not in the sort of painful manner you wanted it to unfold in.
Sometimes the sub-editors come up with a headline so good they have to use it twice, as in on the front of the paper and then again on the back of the paper. They think it's all over. It is ciao. I mean, it's brilliant. Is that because it works at that stadium only, really?
Yeah, that like the added nature of it all. Jeff Hurst watching on as the Italians do a 66 job on them. Like, I mean, it's so it's on the front. I wonder, is that in the UK Sun as well?
I don't know. We'll try and dig that out. I'm sure we'll be able to get a picture of it.
Well, what was your emotion at the end of this last
I don't know. I mean, at that stage, I was like so strung out. It's such a bloody long game. I just think that like you couldn't, England couldn't win that and think that all is well in the world with the complete shit show that was the handling of the match a football match at Wembley. They couldn't handle running a football match at Wembley because their own fans overpowered the stewards. I was like, you're joking me, really? I mean, look at the police brutality your state is famous for, and you couldn't even get it right on the biggest day of the year when, like, I don't know, were all the police watching the match? What was going on?
Yeah, maybe there's a certain type of police brutality or a certain type of person that they like to exact their brutality on. And the hooligans of English football fans are not the sort of people that they tend to mess with.
Well, luckily, there were some self-appointed hooligans who were more than happy to step in and defend the breach.
Is that what was happening?
They were. Like, did you not see that there was the spirit of the Blitz? That they decided that they were going to stand there, come what may, against whatever fans they were. Men, women and children, ideally, as opposed to anybody big. Preferably foreign, but not necessary. You know, once you have that, whatever that Burberry-coloured suit is, or shirt is, then you're immune from anything.
The Burberry-coloured shirt guy, yeah, because that was, yeah, I don't know how my brain actually managed to not pick that up. They were, of course, defending the stadium. That
was it.
They're like, I mean, Southgate was talking in the build-up to the game about being invaded in the past, and this was probably their greatest experience of being invaded as a nation, seeing all these people managing to get through the 4 security guards at the entry on Wembley Way. I genuinely had it down as just some sort of fight. I had the Burberry shirt guy down as a fella who had also snuck in and decided to subsequently box the head off one of the other people.
No, he had appointed himself as this group have paid.
I get it now.
This group have not paid, so therefore something is being stolen from them. But also, it is protecting their land. They have invaded this land in the last 25 minutes, and so therefore it is theirs now, and they will batter you back. And when you are on the ground, prone, looking up at them pleadingly, they will kick you in the head from behind, ideally, because that's what bravery looks like these days, Owen. on behalf of your nation. That's what it is.
No, it is. It is. It's just like it's obviously terribly not funny, isn't it? But it's hard not to laugh at the Burberry shirt guy who just took it upon himself to stop the hundreds of people also be out of place and in there without a ticket. Like,
self-defense, innit?
Obviously the orange vested security guard who did the low swinging kick as well is a hero, where it was him plus 3 teammates versus 400 English fans. I don't know what you would do. I certainly know what I would do. I would get the hell out of Dodge and protect myself. I would not be swinging kicks, but that guy did, and he certainly stopped one eager fan from getting in without a ticket.
You are a normal person, Owen. That is your problem.
That is very much my problem. I do not have the spirit of the Blitz. This is the Blitz of 2020